Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Do you know the irony of what I'm about to tell you is not lost on me, and I don't think it'll be lost on you, but I think it's certainly lost on Stephen Flynn. Beryl is an idiot. We know this. He's proved it time and time again. He's a man who hasn't got a bloody clue what's going on. He lives in his own little world, convinced that he's always right. And of course, they had the debate on Mandelson. And I missed this. I was in the air when this actually happened, but I did go over and watch clips and snippets and things. But I actually missed this duel. This is one of these little jewels that often go unmissed, because nobody sees them glinting. But Flynn had this speech about Peter Mandelson, about Starmer selecting him. And his speech was really good. This was the thing. It was an absolute great speech by Flynn. Not, totally unexpected. You don't expect such great things. But he was going on about really slagging off Keir Starmer's decisions, his character, his choices, his inability to read people and so forth. And he said it was appalling. And this is the thing. It was appalling to think that Starmer appointed this man, knowing full well of his alignment and friendship, deep enduring love, etc., of a pede. He said, and it's unacceptable that this kind of person, is promoted like this. These things should happen. These people who abuse children, etc., really are the lowest of the low. He was talking about this. He was going on about that. He was saying about the terrible things that Jeffrey Epstein did to children and how at least it was all coming out now. And once it's all out, then, hopefully these children can live full and proper lives, having been, receiving the treatment and the psychological counselling and all that. Totally agree. Absolutely. Totally agree. And so it's a bit of a shocker when you realise that his party, the SNP, on the same day as he was giving that speech about how important it is to look after the victims of Epstein and how wrong it is to promote and deal with people who are friends of Epstein, who admit friendship, who admit enduring love and continued the friendship after it all came out. It's a shame that his party on the same day voted against having an inquiry into the child abuse scandal in Scotland. Hypocrite much, Mr. Flynn? Much of a hypocrite? You're voting, you're calling out your SNP colleagues for not doing what you are saying. You're saying it's important that they are looked at, recognised and sorted. And you're going, yes, very important. Oh, yes. Meanwhile, they are saying, no, screw them. They're only poor kids. We don't care if they're raped. We don't care if these children are raped by Pakistani Muslim gangs. Got to have coherence in our societies. It's a price worth paying. That's what your colleagues are saying. While you're fighting against it and railing against it in Parliament. You've got to pick a side here, mate. Go on, Baldy. Pick a side. Whose side are you on? The SNP side or the children's? I bet he won't answer that question. Thanks very much. Bye.